Before this video begins, I just want to let you guys know that I will be attending VidCon, so if you want to find me, boom! Here's what I look like. And don't be afraid to approach me. I love meeting you guys, and I love saying hi to you guys. So yeah, do so. Also, we have more merch in the merch store, so if you want to help support the channel, that's probably the best way to do so. Plus, you get like wicked sweet stuff. So yeah, you can find that at somethingelseyt.com. And okay, bye. Hey mom, can I get this? No, sweetie, mommy doesn't have the funds for that right now. Did she just say no? How could she? Mom, how could you betray me like this? How could you do this to me? Your son! I thought you loved me. I thought I meant something to you. I thought you cared. Is this what it feels like to be betrayed? To be deserted? To be unloved? Why? Mother, why? Everything was so much more dramatic when I was a kid. Like, movie dramatic. Have you ever thought about this? Like, do you ever just think back to a moment in your life where you were a kid and just wonder, why did that play out like a scene from every Twilight movie ever made? Because I do. I noticed that my core memories are either A, stupidly funny and just make me laugh whenever I think of them, or B, stupidly dramatic. Which in itself can be funny, but like, also, the frick, little me. You okay? Most of these memories take place around elementary to middle school years, which I find hilarious. And each scenario is played out like a B-movie. And no, when I say B-movie, I don't mean the B-movie. I mean like a literal movie that had such a low budget and bad actors that you can't help but laugh or cringe. Come on, guys. That meme is like super dead, along with my will to live. Like, for example, in elementary school, during recess, I was sitting down with my girlfriend at the time. Hold up. Girlfriend, quote unquote. I'm just gonna say it. Anything before high school doesn't count. Changed my mind. Let's call her, Cup. Let's call her Cup. Yeah. And I were just chillaxing under a tree. We're mostly just trying to do that thing in the movies that you see where you look at the clouds and try to find objects in their shape, but there wasn't any clouds. That cloud looks like an invisible elephant. Huh, I think it just looks like my dad. I'm sorry, that was bad. And suddenly this other girl came over and told me that she wanted to talk to me. Adam, can I, What? Can I speak to you real quick? Sure. What's up? Alone. Oh, of course. Come, I have to leave you for now. I'll return as soon as I can. Please be safe, Adam. Don't do anything too reckless. I'll be counting every second you're gone. Unless you're gone for more than 17 seconds. This is as high as I can count. You don't have to worry. Nothing I haven't seen before. You always get yourself into trouble, Adam. Just come back safe, okay? You know me. Reckless. Don't worry. I'll come back in one piece. You have my word. Okay, listen. I have no freaking idea as to why we're talking to each other as if I was gonna go fight in the next world war or something. That's just how it was at my school, I guess. So it turns out, the other girl wanted to talk to me alone because she had a crush on me. I like you too, Jessica Chan. No, Adam Coon. You don't understand. I like you. Nani? So in my elementary school mind, I'm thinking, well, crap. I have to date her now. It's already too late to go back now. We've already entered a I like you kind of blood agreement. I had to go break the news to Cup-chan. Hey Cup, so I can't date you anymore. I have to go date that girl. Okay, bye. Surprisingly, this wasn't dramatic at all. Crap. She likes you. I get it. Just go. Was that like a normal thing in elementary school? Is that how dating worked when you were 8? I guess at that time our imaginations are just so wild that we create these scenarios just to entertain our child minds. It's weird too because in these scenarios, I always imagine myself being like some sort of hero heading off into some terrifying battle to probably sacrifice himself or something, I don't know. For example, as previously stated in my I Was a Weird Kid video, when it came to my imagination, things would get dramatic. The little 9-year-old me, when extremely bored, would get up from lying dormant on the floor, log on to my dad's computer, whose password I found on a piece of paper in the kitchen, download music onto my MP3 player. You guys remember those? They're like phones, but without the phone part. Put on my Dollar Tree headphones and finally take on a 10,000-man army. Okay, hear me out. This is probably like one of the most embarrassing things, but I don't care. I just want to say my imagination was incredibly high at the time. So basically the scenario is I was like fighting for a princess that was like behind me on the floor. Adam, no! Don't do it, you'll And I'll be like, shut up, I'm saving you. And then I'd turn around, and there'd be like this huge guy. His name was Graglor. Graglor was like super buff and super strong, had like really cool armor on at the same time. This guy turn around to the princess, and I'd be like, princess, I need you to go now. Leave! And the princess would be like, oh no, I have to protect you and this country. Are you ready, fool? Yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready to kick you in the face. Freaking stupid face. Good. Men, prepare the arrows. Oh, crap. Princess, I need you to go. I need you to go right now. But Adam, don't. You'll die. Princess, just go. Gosh, leave. I don't know what was going on in my head. I was just really bored. Just really wanted to be a hero. And I think I probably stole this scene from like Naruto or something. But like, I look up in the sky, in my imaginated sky, and there's just like a billion arrows coming my way. Princess, run! And I'd like grab her and just chuck her out of the way. So like in my mind, I have like, I don't know, I'm just strong. And I just grabbed this lady and just tossed her out of the way, which granted, she probably died in retrospect because in my head, I threw her far. Like she got out of the way of the billions of arrows that were coming towards me. Like I got shot with arrows a bunch of times, but somehow like I managed to live in this scenario. And Graglor starts coming, like he starts walking towards me. He's like, it'll take a lot more than that to kill me. And Graglor would just stand above me and be like, after I'm done with you, the princess, she's just going bye-bye. You have, like, and you guys don't understand that in my head, I was, like, really playing the part. Like, I was in it. It was happening to me, because as soon as he threatened the princess, I got pissed. Like, I was ready to just beat the crap out of this guy. You're not gonna do anything. I'd start, like, ripping the arrows out of my body. I'm, like, half dead at this point. Graglor is looking me in the eye, and he's just smiling. He's just like, this guy's an idiot. He's gonna get himself killed. I'm just like, no, you're gonna die today. And then he goes, oh, really? I stand up and I look him in the eyes. I said, you're not gonna hurt the princess. And who's gonna stop me? And Graglor throws one last punch to just finish me off, and I catch it. And let me just say, Graglor's hand is it's probably bigger than my entire body. And I just stop it with my little boy hand. I just stop it. Me. And I punch him in the gut, and then he goes flying, and he like flies away, and he's like going through his army and just crashing into everyone. I scream, and then my parents wonder what's going on in my room, and I just go, nothing, it's okay, nothing, everything's fine, it's whatever. Yeah, basically I just like go hardcore mode in a game of pretend, and it'd be the funnest crap in the world. And hey, don't judge. You know you would have done the same thing if you were just incredibly bored with nothing to do. I really hope I'm not the only one who did this. Anywho, I guess I was just a little drama queen. I think the best part about all this is growing up with very religious parents at the time. They're chiller now. I wasn't really allowed to watch much. So movies with killing, guns, fighting, Pokemon, Ouija boards, I wasn't allowed to watch it. So I have literally no idea where any of these scenes came from. I want to say Naruto, but at the same time, was Naruto a thing back then? I blame anime. I'm just gonna blame anime. I guess as a kid, since I wasn't really allowed to watch anything, I created my own movie. Actually, now that I think about it, I even had this old VHS video recorder I used to use, so that way I had my own movies to watch. And before you start going, aw, Adam, that's so sad. I can't believe your parents used to do that. I'm glad it happened. To be honest, it probably turned me into a way more creative person, and plus my parents end up chilling the more I grew up. They only wanted what was best for me, so I don't blame them. Plus, I snuck watch everything. Anyways, no harm, no foul. Don't tell my parents. Looking at my past self makes me understand the I'm 14 and this is deep subreddit so much.